Welcome. This video is about why you must avoid fake people. There are 5 important and life-changing reasons as to why you must avoid and walk away from the fake people in and around your life right now. Stay tuned. Welcome to the SCG Show, the home of education entertainment. And if you are new here, welcome. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe, and also hit the bell notification so you do not miss any of these videos. Now, how can we define the characteristics of a fake person? There are many different and definitions of fake people. People who are very shallow, people who are very superficial, people who are entirely self-absorbed and self-obsessed, people who are narcissistic, people who are persistent, consistent liars, people who have a need and desire to keep up appearances, people who love to show off, people who use others and manipulate others for their own benefit, and people who are massively hypocritical. According to Google, the official definition of what determines a fake person to be is as follows. So a fake person is a person who falsely claims to be, feel, or do something that is real but is actually genuinely fake. When your friend acts sweet but spreads rumors about you behind your back, you can call that person a fake person. There are obviously many strands of fake people, as I already mentioned, but a fake person can almost be anybody in your life too, and if you're not careful, they could be extremely close to you in your life. A fake person can disguise themselves as your closest or best friend. A fake person could actually be in your family and even in your household. It could be a co-worker. It could be that person that you're romantically involved with or even married to. So why do you need to avoid them? Why must you walk away from a fake person? Why would you cut a fake person out of your life and instead choose to learn to live with them? Oh, nobody's perfect. Let's just live with these people. It's better that way. I can't afford to do that. Well, it's simple really, and this is the main reason behind this video, because I learnt this an awfully long time ago from one of my mentors who warned me about the type of people to associate and the types of people to not associate with. And my mentor told me the following: if you surround yourself with fake people or a fake person, you will end up becoming fake too. And then pretty soon, as time goes on, you will be ending up living a very fake life. Let me ask you a question. Do you want to live a fake life? That statement had a profound effect on me. I certainly don't want to live a fake life. I mean, seriously, who wants a fake anything these days? It is like the people who buy fake jewelry or fake handbags. They want to give off the impression they are wealthy for the approval of people who are shallow and insecure, and they actually don't even care about to begin with. So if you want to live a hugely successful, happier, healthier life, you need to avoid fake people. And here are 5 reasons why you need to do this. First thing is, fake people enjoy your suffering. Are you currently going through a very difficult time? Are you finding life incredibly difficult and challenging? Are you stuck in a rut and see no light at the end of the tunnel, no way out? I've got some really bad news for you, my friend. Fake people will thoroughly enjoy that you're suffering. Yes, these sickos will actually take pleasure in your pain. Perhaps you're not familiar with the term Schadenfreude. Originally a German phrase, Schadenfreude is the pleasure derived by someone from another person's misfortune and suffering. A fake person will enjoy that you are suffering. They will enjoy you're depressed, you're grieving, you're losing, you're feeling unwell, you've lost money, and all other painful emotions you may be going through. But why? Why would anyone do this? Why would anybody take actual pleasure in somebody else's misfortunes and suffering, especially if that person has posed themselves to be a friend, a family member, a spouse, or a life partner? Because of one simple reason. It makes them feel better about themselves. A fake person will constantly, without you realizing it, be at competition with everybody and anybody they surround themselves with, they socialize with, they talk with, they work with, etc., etc. They will, in their minds, regardless of who it is, be drawing comparisons constantly on every aspect of their lives. They'll be comparing their relationships. They'll be comparing their money and wealth, their careers, their business, their health. The fake person will always be looking to see who is doing better than them and curse them out of it as well. And if anybody has any success at all, it hurts them mentally to the point where they may not even function. They are that green with envy. They're the worst of any kind. But when somebody loses their job, gets sick, gets dumped, goes for a hard time, the fake person is there, even though you can't see it, smiling, laughing, and just in awe of the situation, aka their misfortune. They rationalize it in their head. I'm so glad that they lost their job and are losing their money, etc., because that is making me feel better about my situation and making me feel better about myself. Sometimes a fake person may have more wealth, more health, be better looking, have better relationships than somebody else, and yet they still take pleasure in other people's pain, other people's misfortune. Because again, in their mind, they want everybody else to remain below them. Why would you want to associate with somebody who wants to see you suffer? Why would you want to reveal your suffering to somebody who wants to see you fail and enjoys the fact you are failing? Why would you want to trust somebody who loves the fact you are hurting and in pain? Why would you want to surround yourself with those who thrive, actually thrive, in your discomfort? Next reason why you must avoid fake people is because they will just use you. Fake people will most likely only associate with you or want to talk to you or socialize with you because in simple layman's terms, they are just using you for their own benefit. The biggest users are the biggest abusers. Now, why is that the case? Well, they are abusive of your emotions. They're abusive of your energy. They're abusive of your time. They're abusive of your family and your friends. They're abusive of your wallet. Therefore, they are abusive of your overall life. A fake person will use you to get whatever it is they want out of you. And without realizing it, because you're most likely a good, kind, empathetic person, you will actually gradually, maybe not at first, but definitely gradually allow this to happen. Here are some examples of how a fake person will take advantage of you, aka use you for their own benefit. They will shame you into doing things for them. They will manipulate you into doing things for them. They will make you feel sorry for them and have sympathy for them when perhaps you are going through worse by playing the victim. They will bully you into continuously doing things for them when it puts you out. They will tease you and mock you to make you feel beneath them. They will call you and contact you only when they need something from you, never to see how you're doing. They will only see you when there's nothing else for them to do. They're out of resources, they're bored. That's the only thing they're going to do. They will leave you out of things often because they will deem you not good enough to be with other people who they find they're insecure about or whatever. They will lie to you all the bloody time. They will speak poorly of you and poorly to you sometimes. And they will disappear from you when you need them most. Did any of that ring true to you? Can you identify with any of what I've just said? I had a friend who did all of these things. But why did I associate with him in the first place if he was like this? Why did I tolerate that much abuse and manipulation? Because I simply had no healthy boundaries, and I lacked the confidence to stand up for myself and realize that I truly deserved better than I was getting from this so-called friend. I was extremely naive, really immature, and that's not a good thing to be in this wicked and often cruel world. Fake people will use other people like a toy. They will play with you until they are bored with you and then chuck you aside like you are no good, just like you are yesterday's newspaper, aka trash. I'm sorry to say, fake people will treat you like trash. But you are better than that, regardless of what anybody says about you or believes about you. But understand, why you must avoid them is because all they're going to do is use you. The next reason why you must avoid fake people is because they will control your life. Have you ever got the feeling that you are having your life almost dictated or told to you by somebody else? Or perhaps you've had the feeling like you want to do something, but you can't figure out why you can't, or something's holding you back. Or perhaps you're constantly treading on eggshells and not truly expressing how you feel about a situation, a place, or even a person. All of this is most likely because you're dealing with a fake person or a group of fake people in your life. Fake people will not only take pleasure in your suffering and, of course, use you, but they will attempt to control your overall life. Without realizing it, you are suddenly at their burden. If they call you, you go running straight to them. If they need you, you drop everything and you're there for them. If they want you to do something, regardless how humiliating, regardless how difficult or expensive, guess what? You do it. Suddenly your entire life revolves around them, especially if this is a brand new person into your life. And yes, you believe that your life is genuinely better or has improved with them in it. Or worse, you feel you cannot go on or live without them the same way. You won't be as happy. What suffers as a result of being controlled by anybody, but especially having your life being controlled to you by a fake person? Your development as a person suffers. Your work and career 100% will suffer. Your social life, which you had before this person, will suffer. Your health will suffer. You might be more stressed, more agitated. Your core beliefs, you'll be doing things that you never ever thought you would do because of this person. Your overall life will suffer because you're too busy possibly seeking the validation and admiration of a selfish, egotistical fake person or a fake group or ideal, and you find yourself in a very, very dangerous trap. And that trap is the never-ending loop of trying to please and satisfy the unpleasable, the people that cannot be satisfied. Nothing you say, nothing you do, no matter how grand or generous a gesture it is ever good enough for them. Now that is no fault of your own. It is because fake people are largely very spoilt and extremely entitled individuals. Therefore, you have allowed them to control the one thing that you have that they don't, and that is your own life. You believe and have been brainwashed to believe that as well as being in their presence is good enough, and that excites you. Eliminate their control. Nobody, especially a fake person, has any right to control your life or have your life dictated to. You, my friend, are the master of your own fate, the captain of your own destiny. The next reason why you need to avoid fake people is because they're hypocrites. Simple as that. Nobody's more of a hypocrite than a fake person. And a hypocrite is a person who pretends to have virtues, morals, religious beliefs, etc., but they don't actually do anything about it. In quite simple and logical terms, if a fake person is fake, then guess what? Their lives and everything they do is fake. Think of the person who must buy that fake piece of jewelry because they want to give off the impression that they're wealthy to other people and get the validation of others. They are almost cheating to show off and brag to gain the attention of other superficial and shallow people that they are successful, they are rich too. They hate the fact that a shallow person has spent thousands on a Rolex watch to show off, yet they too have bought a fake Rolex themselves just for them to fit in. That is hypocritical. Here are examples of how fake people are hypocrites as well, a few more. They say one thing and do the other all the time. They never follow their own advice, but give it out to everybody else and insist everybody listens to them. They live one way publicly in front of everybody else, but in private, when nobody sees them, it's almost the complete opposite. They insist that looks do not matter and it's superficial, but they are utterly obsessed with their self-image, in particular the social media. And speaking of which, they are blasting people on social media for showing off, yet are annoyed they are not getting enough attention on it themselves. They pretend to be wealthy and rich, but have mountains of debt just to fund the facade. They give out criticism like candy, yet they cannot take even a tiny bit of logical criticism their own way. They will alter their opinion, even if it means going against everything they've ever stood for, just to be liked by other people. They constantly lie and lie and lie. Hypocrites, my friend, are an enormous waste of time, energy, and money in some cases. So let me ask you some questions. Why would you want to open yourself up to such people? Why would you trust them? Why would you genuinely believe such a person? Because they are extremely convincing, almost like actors. Yes, fake people will manipulate you so much to believe that they are genuine and they're genuinely telling the truth. They will definitely convince you they are genuine. They will make you believe that you are the problem, you are the issue, and there is nothing wrong with what they're doing, saying, or how they're acting. There's one thing I want you to say for this video is this: please wake up. Remember these traits and look out for them when you next come across any type of fake person. And the final reason why you must avoid fake people, you're not going to believe this, but they're actually envious and jealous of you. Yes, the final reason to avoid fake people like the plague is that they are extremely jealous of you. This may be hard to believe if you're currently saying to yourself, but they're better looking than me. They're way more popular than me. They are so much more successful than me. They've got way more money, better car, etc. It does not matter, because a fake person, regardless of their situation and current lifestyle, will always, somehow, in some way, don't ask me how, find a way to be unhappy. They want to be miserable. Yes, fake people are never satisfied. They always want more, even though they have oh so much. They are like spoiled brats. So whether you are pursuing a goal, losing weight, driving a better car, or just being happy or at peace, it will drive these fake people and the fake people in your life absolutely insane. Because it will be something they do not have. It will be something they are too insecure to pursue. So why are you wasting your time with such people? People who will hate on even your tiniest of victories or successes. People who will hate you for who you are in your heart of hearts. My advice from the very beginning: get away from them, block them, walk away, move on, and never return. Find yourself good-hearted, genuine people, and people who genuinely, and you would know who this is, who want the best for you. Remember that people who want the best for you. You do not need a million friends or the admiration of a fake person or people to live a good, happy, healthy, fulfilling life. You only need to find those who want the best for you, like you want the best for them. Believe and trust me that those type of people are out there. You just haven't met them yet. Good luck, and thank you for watching.